Open any course syllabus, and you will likely find a common pattern. The learning outcomes are clustered at the bottom of the cognitive scale, relying on basic tasks like listing facts or describing concepts. In under 6 minutes, we are going to use AI to audit your outcomes, identify cognitive gaps, and rewrite them into a more rigorous framework. To follow along, you need 2 things: your current course learning outcomes and an open tab for an AI assistant like Claude or Gemini. Refining these outcomes changes the specific target for every lecture, assignment, and exam you will create for the rest of the semester. Step 1 is the Bloom's audit, using an AI to classify the complexity of your current syllabus. This diagram shows the 6 components of a reliable audit prompt: context, role, task, constraints, format, and examples. The constraints box is crucial. Explicitly tell the AI not to invent new outcomes, or the results are invalid. Paste this structured prompt into your AI tool, followed by your existing list of outcomes. The AI generates a table mapping every outcome to a specific Bloom's level, identifying the key operative verb. This audit replaces vague suspicions with concrete data, showing exactly where your cognitive coverage stands. Step 2 is the gap analysis, comparing your current outcome results to your ideal target. This bar chart shows your current outcome distribution. The orange bars on the left show an overrepresentation of basic levels. Moving right, empty evaluate and create columns reveal gaps in higher-order skills your students must master. Identifying these specific gaps provides a direct roadmap for the next step, showing exactly which outcomes require an upgrade. Step 3 is the rewrite phase, where we fill those cognitive gaps with new, higher-level statements. This equation is the formula for a measurable learning outcome, combining an action verb, content, context, and criteria. Follow this sequence to select a higher-level verb and define how success is measured, upgrading your underrepresented outcomes. Compare the results. We move from Describe the ADDIE model on the left to a rigorous Design a 30-minute training module on the right. Adding specific context and criteria, like designing a module for a workplace gap, ensures the outcome is measurable in an actual classroom environment. This verb substitution changes exactly what students must produce to prove they learned the material. The final step is cross-validation, preventing AI hallucination and ensuring your outcomes are objectively accurate. Paste your newly rewritten outcomes into a different AI tool, such as DeepSeek or ZAI. Ask this second tool to classify the outcomes by Bloom's level without providing your intended targets. If the second AI confirms your outcomes sit at the higher tiers, they are ready for your syllabus. You now have a set of learning outcomes built on specific, higher-order verbs. This multi-tiered blueprint provides the structure for every lesson you teach this semester. These balanced outcomes are the foundation you will use to design every assessment and rubric for the course. Save this finalized list. We will use it in our next tutorial to design AI-assisted assessments. AI manages the mechanical work of tagging and verb selection. This leaves you to focus on the pedagogical decisions that only a human expert can make, finishing in minutes what used to take an entire afternoon.